Hi everyone, it's Kai here with another Kaiism, and I was wanting to post a video about one of the reasons I love talking to people. Actually, believe it or not, I'm an introvert by nature, but when I do get a chance to get out there among the world and converse with people, one of the reasons I love to do that is that it seems that no matter what background we come from, or the different varying levels of education, or the different levels of um, income, economic class we come from, we're all so similar. And I love to commiserate with others about the things that are going on in our lives. And for example, I'm at Dunkin' Donuts and I'm having a conversation with the customer service representative, and she was telling me about her son, her young son, and she's talking to me. We were having a conversation about coffee, about McDonald's coffee and Starbucks coffee, and we, me and her, we come from very different places. I'm sure that she's working a lot of hours at Dunkin' Donuts, and I think she also has a second job and works really hard to make ends meet, and maybe doesn't have the same education that I do. But when we're talking to each other, we're it's like we're coming from the same place in a way. Like we both like coffee. We both have kids. We both think that coffee's awesome. We both sometimes think that Starbucks is a little overpriced. And it's fun. With my chiropractor, and he definitely has a different level of education than I do. Um, he definitely makes a lot more money than I do. Comes from a different economic, socioeconomic system, and his and but yet we're talking about healthcare, and we're talking about our children, and we're discussing, and we're talking about schools that we want to send our kids in the future when it's time. And it's just amazing to me because we like to think that we're all so different from each other, and that no one that it's hard to find common themes. But maybe that's one of the reasons they say that to start a conversation with a person, you talk about things like your occupation, about where you went to school, about your family, because these are all common threads that we all have together. And I love that. And I love that I can talk to people at work that come from a different country as me, and we end up coming with up with similar stories with the foods that we like to eat and the places that we like to go. And that's the most important thing to realize, is that when you first meet a person, even if they look different from you, speak differently than you may end up having a lot of things in common with one another. And it's a beautiful thing. So whether or not you end up deciding to have a long-term friendship with that person that you have all those similarities with, or it's just a first time, last time meeting, that's great too. But don't write anybody off because you feel that you're different from them, or they're different from you and they wouldn't get you. Yes, I think that they would get you and you would get them. So that's just my chiasm of the day. And I just want to sign off and say, if you want to watch more of my videos, please feel free to click subscribe. You can also watch more of my videos on the Vulky TV channel. Be bold, be brave, always.